welcome back to Australia.
Thank you.
First of all, congratulations on Rhythm Nation 84. A great album. You must be extremely happy.
Yeah, I really am.
I mean, the last time I actually interviewed you was sort of at the beginning of the Control album, sort of really take off. And you were very quiet and you seemed sort of confident but wasn't sure about where it would go.
I felt good about Control, and I thought it would be successful, but I didn't think it would have the success that we did have. So in that sense, no, I wasn't too sure about where it was going to go. I know that I felt good about it, but I didn't know that it would do as well as it did.
All right, what's the Control success? To then having to come and do another album, being with the Nation 84, to take on yet another different market as far as ideas are concerned, of not dealing with yourself now, but through the eyes of you, through the eyes of the world, dealing with world problems. And that's pretty ambitious.
It was ambitious. It was risky in a sense of, once again, you know, I said, okay, if you'd like, but we're not so sure if you should do that. And it's something that I felt in my heart, like you said before, the Control album was about my world, and the Rhythm Nation is about our world. And I'm really concerned with the children, and I feel that the children of today are going to suffer tomorrow if we don't try to join hands and make things, you know, a lot better, make it a better place. My mother said that ever since she could remember, I was always concerned with other people before myself, always thinking of other people first. And I feel that I'm still that way.
Prejudice.
Here in the States, they have a lot of documentaries with some of our top, you know, news anchors, prostitution, child abuse, drugs, literacy, just everything. And I always found myself constantly taking these. I mean, I was so drawn to this, so intrigued by all of this. And a lot of times I found myself crying just after watching them over and over. It was so interesting to me, and I felt the need to do something like this. I feel that, I know this is not the first Socially Conscious album, and I pray to God it won't be the last. I know it won't be the last, because I feel the more we get the message out there, the better, hopefully, it will make things. There are a lot of socially conscious artists that I do love, but I feel that those artists, their audience is already socially conscious. I mean, you could drive 15 minutes from here, and you'll find a serious drug area where the kids were sitting on the corners with walkie-talkies, you know, telling the dealers that the cops are coming, you know, warning them. And it's 10 years old, 11 years old, 9, and it's scary, it's sad. These kids get a lot of money for this. None of them want to take the minimum wage McDonald's job, and well, you could see why, because they make it so much money. It's like, well, why should I have to go do that? But it's so dangerous, and it's hurting so many lives, as well as theirs in the long run. It's sad, it really is.
1, 2, 1, 2.
I felt really good about the whole project. I really did. Like with the Controller in my heart, I felt really, really strong about it, really good about it. Actually, I really didn't take that big sigh, because we had so much work ahead of us, which we still do. I mean, with other things, with the 30-minute film piece that we did, we shot for 20 days straight, and I actually had to be hospitalized from exhaustion at one point. And thank God it was only for a day, though. I was like 2.5 quarts low on fluids, and I was shaking and going crazy, and I had never felt like that before. And I didn't feel that I was working hard or anything. I mean, I guess my energy was so I was just so pumped. Most of the dancers in Rhythm Nation are my friends. I've been knowing, some of them I've been knowing for 2 years, and good friends as well, and some I've been knowing longer. So it was that family feeling, that closeness was actually there. And we went out a lot together. We had dinner at my parents' house, all of us, and And they took me for my birthday. It was my first birthday party I'd ever had. They surprised me. I thought we had rehearsal. And I walked in. They were all dressed in black, and they were doing a routine. They turned around and said, "Surprise!" And I just started crying. And I didn't expect it at all. And they took me to Universal Studios on a private tour, and we had the best time. The best time. So it was a lot of fun doing making the whole song. It really was.
One last question, Maddie.
Well, what is that? What is it?
What I was talking about music.
Well, actually, I wasn't telling him, but what the heck? Okay. The company really didn't want me to tell just yet. But it has something to do with the year.
Yeah.
And everyone's saying, 18, 14, that's are in the alphabet, which it is.
Yeah.
But how the whole thing started is making We're the Nation, the song We're the Nation. We felt like that was our anthem, and we kept saying, God, this is our anthem, and this is the anthem of the 80s, the 90s, I should say. And it was the anthem for us. And to find out that in 1814, the year 1814, American history, Francis Scott Key wrote America's national anthem. And he wrote it on September 14th. And it just so happened that it was a coincidence that the 18th letter in the alphabet is R and the 14th letter in the alphabet is N. So we thought that was so freaky and such an incredible, thing that we needed to put 1814 down. So that's, the first person that, I swear to God, you're the first person I've told this to. So now you guys know. And that's why it was so important to us. So it doesn't just mean R&N. It's our anthem. And the funny thing about it is, the album was originally supposed to be, had been released in August, but they pushed it back to September. So it was released September 19th, and he wrote the song on September 14th. So I think that's pretty neat.